Hello my fellow readers, in this video I'm going to be opening up my FairyLoot. This should be the December box if I'm not mistaken, and I'm amazed because as I'm filming this it is still December. It's December 31st, it is almost the new year, and I don't think I've ever gotten a FairyLoot box for the month in the same month. I usually get it at the start of the next month, so I am amazed. Let's see what's inside. I don't remember having any spoilers or clues for December. That was probably too loud to hear. Before I used to see like on Instagram and get kind of an idea, or the previews. I haven't really checked that out for the December ones. So this will be a surprise. Okay. Oh, this one's got a pretty edge. I don't know which one to start with. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do this one. I kind of miss the old book sleeves. I didn't really need them, but they were quiet. Okay, so the first one is the Young Adult Fantasy Book Only box. And the book for December 2024 is Dragon Lore, or that's the theme, not the book. And the book is A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson. I'm actually very excited because I love dragon books. And there's a beautiful picture of a dragon on there. The back says, "Every fire starts with a single spark." I have not heard of this, by the way. This is one that has sneaked past me. Beautiful reverse jacket. And look at under. Ooh. An edge. I didn't remember, did the YA ones do as detailed of an edge? I guess, what's the one? The Allison Saft book, I guess, did, but anyway, art inside. Lovely. There's a letter inside. I think that's the only signature part too, because it's on the back. But I will read about it. It's beautiful purple. Let's see what this says. Our featured book of the month is A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson, an incredible historical fantasy about dragon linguistics with a dark academia setting and featuring enemies to lovers romance. Follow Vivian on this thrilling adventure to save the country through decoding the secrets of dragon languages. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has an exclusive redesigned cover, a reversible dust jacket by, I can never tell, is it Evandel Art? Foil, or, yeah, I think it would be Evandel Art. Foil elements and design on the hardcover by Katrina Paints. Character artwork with foil on the end papers by Evandel Art. A digitally sprayed edge with solid top and bottom edges. An author letter with a digital signature bound into the book, and a bonus annotated chapter. So that's been one of the things I've been doing recently, I feel like, is like the bonus annotations and things, so that's nice enough. Oh, let me read more about the actual story. We got their little brief summary, but let's see what it says inside. So 1923. They chose like purple on purple, so the text is a little hard to see. Dragons soar through the skies and protests erupt on the streets, but Vivian Featherswallow isn't worried. Featherswallow, interesting. She's going to follow the rules and get an internship studying dragon linguistics. By midnight, Viv has started a civil war. What? With her parents arrested and her little sister missing, all the safety Viv has worked for is collapsing around her. So when a lifeline is offered in the form of a mysterious job, she grabs it. Arriving at Bletchley Park, Viv discovers that she has been recruited to uncover the secrets of a hidden dragon language. If she succeeds, she and her family can all go home again. If she doesn't, they'll all die. But the more Viv learns, the more she realizes that the bubble she's grown up in isn't as safe as she thought, and eventually she must decide what war is she really fighting. So I will definitely give this a read because I love dragon books, and I like dark academia, and I like enemies to lovers. I like that it's historical. So, I don't know. I'll definitely be giving this a read, and hopefully it is good. Alright, lastly, let's see what the adult book was. Oh, I have this book, and I have read it, and I actually like it. So now I'll have to decide which book I keep. So the theme must be Pretty Lies. It's on the postcard. The adult fantasy book. Our featured book of the month is The Courting of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. And I definitely own this book. Desperately searching for her father, a small-town girl is pulled into the world of gods, fae, and monsters. With magic and danger lurking in every corner, she makes a bargain with the alluring Fae King, but what secrets and betrayals await. Your FairyLoot exclusive edition has an exclusive redesigned cover by Bluely Boo, an exclusive colorway by of the trade cover as a reversible dust jacket, foil elements and design on the hardcover by Bluely Boo, a digital sprayed edge with solid top and bottomed edges also by Bluely Boo, character artwork with foil on the end papers by, oh boy, Han Glabadone. Don't know. We're going to skip that one. An author letter with a digital signature bound into the book and a bonus author's commentary chapter. So sorry to the artist that I could not read what it says. I think some of the descriptions might be online if the book is available, but I'm not 100%. So, The Courting of Bristol Keats is essentially a fairy story. It says on the back, a gift is not just a gift in my world, it's an obligation. His world. She met his searching stare. Then too bad you're in Beau's Keep. Her voice didn't sound half as tough as she intended, so she doubled down. My world, my rules. The regular dust jacket, which I have a version like this. And I think my version has a stenciled edge too. Like there was like a design with moons, I feel like. It's a lovely addition, so I don't know if I want to get rid of it. And here's under. If you can see that. Oh, the glare's not too much. It's very pretty. And then inside, I actually listened to the audiobook art of The Courting of Bristol Keats and reviewed it. And that's what made me decide that I wanted to pre-order the physical copy of the book because I did enjoy it. And did I show that off? That's so pretty. And I have mentioned before that Bluely Boo is a favorite of mine with these designs. I found their work like online, and I'm a big fan. And then I don't know if you've read other books by Mary E. Pearson, but she also wrote the Dance of Thieves duology and the Remnant Chronicles. I didn't know of the Jenna Fox Chronicles, but I do know the other two. And I think Bristol Keats might be the first adult one, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me on it. There is also a ribbon, bookmark ribbon in here, which I don't remember if it mentioned, but there it is. And to give you a bit more detail on the book itself, from the inside, never make a deal with the Fae. After losing both their parents, Bristol Keats and her sisters struggle to stay afloat in their small, quiet town of Bowes Keep. When Bristol begins to receive letters from an aunt she's never heard of, who promises to help, she discovers that everything she thought she knew about her family is a lie. Her father might even still be alive, kidnapped by terrifying creatures from another realm. So her father, the new guess is he was kidnapped, even though years before they thought that their parents were, I think, dead. Anyway, desperate to save her father, Bristol journeys to a land of gods, fae, and monsters. There, she makes a deadly bargain with the fae leader, Tigan. Tigan? I think it was Tigan, not Tegan. I think it was Tigan. But what she doesn't know is that he's the one who drove her parents to live a life on the run, and he is just as determined as she is to find her father, dead or alive. A heart-wrenching love story that spans worlds and decades, The Courting of Bristol Keats is Mary E. Pearson's adult fiction fantasy debut. So yes, this is her first for adults. All the other ones were YA. And yeah, I'm a fan of this. I do like every once in a while just a good like fairy story where a human, or what we believe is a human, because sometimes they don't turn out to be, anyway, gets swept up into the world of the Fae, which I don't really love using Fae as the word, but swept into the world of fairies and gets pulled in. I think that's been with me since I was a kid, because I loved Labyrinth. I love that kind of story of being pulled into another world, and maybe you have to battle for yourself and loved ones. I love stories like that, so this was like perfect for me. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm like, would I put this on one of my favorites of the year? Maybe. I did enjoy this quite a bit. I'm surprised to see this, and I'm actually really glad that this was the book. I'm a little disappointed that I already bought a copy of the book, but, you know, I can do stuff with that copy. I don't have to keep it. I would keep this. This is a beautiful edition, and since I'm a fan of the artist as well that designed the cover, I will happily keep it. It's really pretty color, too. It's kind of like a periwinkle. Like a deep periwinkle. Anyway, very happy with this. Here, let's pull them both out. With this December FairyLoot, what a great Christmas present. Yeah. Oh, I'm very happy. What a good December. Good December picks. Dragon book, fairy book. Very happy. These are things I love. Anyway, that really is it for this video. Until next time, bye.